The second night at the festival starts with a play described as an honest and unnerving chronicle of contemporary adolescence. Punk rock, a drama by Simon Stevens, is performed by GAMPA's teenage group. Edgy, violent and tender all at once, it's directed by Alex Menes, a newcomer to the role.
Punk rock is a play that's really going to touch upon issues that people sometimes like to think that at the age of 15, 16, 17 you don't really face, but this really goes into how intense it is being a teenager, especially in education nowadays. So I do have to put on my big boots, but these kids most definitely have to put on their big boots as well.
What's been the biggest challenge for them, would you say, as a group?
I think probably one of their biggest challenges has been really flowing with each other and becoming an ensemble, because that's what they are. They become family by the end of this, and it's quite an intense play, and it has a very deep meaning to it. So they've had to come together, but they've overcome that, actually, really. So I don't think they've had any problems apart from that, really.
Rock Theatre Group's second contribution to the festival is one from the popular comedy series Blackadder. Not only is it a fun one to produce, but there's a fundraising element to the show too.
Oh yeah, it's great fun. It's a lot of hard work though, because comedy is really tough. It's quite farcical, and so the timing's got to be right. We've got to go over and over things, get the lines correct and with the right timing, as I said. The massive amount of costumes, I am still trying to get the costumes finished and together. We've got a lot of them from last year, because we're doing the next episode of Blackadder again. And what also is really lovely about doing the Blackadder this year is that all the proceeds go for comic relief. And it so happens that Comic Relief Day Red Nose Day is the Friday of the Drama Festival week, so perfect timing for us.
The Trafalgar Theatre Group's second offering is a black comedy by Mike Bartlett, featuring 2 actors. Contractions is a dramatisation of the job review process.
With Contractions, it starts off as a very almost mundane drama about the workplace, and it escalates and escalates and escalates almost into the absurd, which really tests the actors and heightens the drama being presented to the audience. It was just pot luck this year that the 2 plays had very similar themes, but I think especially Contractions can speak to all the fears that society have nowadays around big corporations taking over, corporations getting too involved in their employees' lives, and the Orwellian theme throughout is very stark.
No stranger to the role of director, Daniel has had some challenges of his own.
Worked with both of them, professionally and personally. So Samantha Barris, some know her as the CEO of the Financial Services Commission, is actually my boss at work. So that's quite a cool role reversal to work with her out of work and on stage. And Gemma I've worked with before in various productions, and she's a very talented actress.
The night will conclude with a short review by the adjudicator, with curtains up at 7 p.m.